MyWintersRadio.com. Lady Rams basketball is powered by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Banterra Bank, banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams on WMIX are also sponsored by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto, Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, Raising a Hospital, Raising the Bar, Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, Ren Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, All Stars and Stitches, Bean Insurance, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Zerwinski in the 94 Sports Mobile Studios for Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball. The Ren Lake College pregame show starts now.
And good afternoon from Changnon Gymnasium. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner alongside Danny Zerwinski on assignment today. He will actually have a back-to-back doubleheader as, trying to think, Midland Trail Conference Tournament wraps up today in Sisney. He'll have the consolation and third place games. This is your Ren Lake College pregame show. At Ren Lake College, you can get a quality education and save thousands. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. Ren Lake College, it's time. It is the 8-6 Mount Vernon Lady Rams, 3-1 the South. That's the boy Rams record in the South Suffolk Conference. The 8-6 Mount Vernon Lady Rams against the 1-14 Triad Lady Knights. And, of course, Jared Shaner, Mount Vernon Rams football coach, joins me alongside. Jared, of course, a big win Tuesday. Mount Vernon Lady Rams over Marion. Go to Althoff on Monday. This is the kind of game you need. One, it's winnable going into a tough Althoff game on Monday.
Yeah, you and I talked about it before the broadcast today, and hopefully a great game for the Lady Rams to come out and maybe work on some things, sharpen up a little bit. I hate to say it, but hopefully similar to a practice-type setting, and but you're getting some practice against, obviously, another varsity team. So, like you said, hopefully we can come out and play well today and get ready for Althoff on Monday.
And obviously those aren't the thoughts of Jeff Blondin. You have to approach this, like you would any other game. But for guys like you and I that can sit here and speculate and make that type of statement, when you do look at the two teams out here on the floor and you look at a Triad Knight team that has lost a lot from graduation a year ago, certainly a new-look Knight ball club that comes in with just the one win on the year. Having some issues trying to just get the ball in the hoop at times, but we'll see how they fare here this afternoon. We need to take a quick break here on your Ren Lake College pregame show. We'll come back, talk about this one between the Lady Rams and the Lady Knights. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
This is Melody True with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. Are you tired of your bank charging you fees for your checking account? At People's National Bank, we are proud to be a local family-owned bank that offers a free checking account with no minimum balance. Open with just $100 and get a free debit card, free online bill pay, and many other great benefits. Stop by People's National Bank and see what banking with a family-owned bank is all about.
People's National Bank, member FDIC. Use bill pay once a month to avoid $5 dormant fee. The check card must be used at least once every 90 days to avoid $10 interest.
Rams leather jackets, All Stars and Stitches. Rams cheerleading jackets, All Stars and Stitches. Rams hoodies, All Stars and Stitches. Rams t-shirts, All Stars and Stitches. Rams car stickers, All Stars and Stitches. Rams yard signs, All Stars and Stitches. Rams apparel, All Stars and Stitches. Anything Mount Vernon Rams, All Stars and Stitches.
Okay, I get it. I can get anything Mount Vernon Rams at All Stars and Stitches. But where in the world is All Stars and Stitches?
All Stars and Stitches. We're located in Benton, half a block from the Benton High School. Our phone number is 618-435-5555. Give us a call.
Hometown proud for Roviac IGA. There's no better way to shop today for Roviac IGA. If it's for Roviac, it's always fresh for you and your family. If it's for Roviac, you got the best. Hometown proud is free. Hometown proud for Roviac IGA. Hometown proud for Roviac IGA.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94Sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to Changnon Gymnasium. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams and Triad Knights about set here, about 8.5 to go before we start this one. Lady Rams looking for their 9th win on the year. That would surpass last year's tally as Jeff Blondin and the Lady Rams much improved this year, of course, featuring the same starting five. We'll get to know them coming up in your Central Christian Church starting lineups. That'll be later on in this Ren Lake College pregame show. Ren Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. Rin Lake College. It's time. Bright one in here at Changnon Gym. Almost need the shades as the sun peeks through the windows here at Changnon. And it's Saturday afternoon basketball. What else could you ask for?
Well, when I came in today, you were already here, set up, had everything ready, and I'm sure for you it felt like you just left last night after the boys' game and right back at it up here in your perch today.
Today definitely had a quick turnaround to it, but other than that, it has been a great day. Freshman Lady Rams got a victory, I think, by 6 over Salem. I want to say 46-40. I need to get that verified, but I know JV game today, of course, the Lady Rams picked up a big win, 66-21, as the Lady Rams look to make it a freshman, junior varsity, and varsity sweep. Of course, that freshman game again was against Salem, so big win for the Lady Rams freshman today and Kayla Worker. Congratulations to them. That scoreboard update was presented by Tony Wilt and State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, it's Tony Wilt, located on 42nd and South Water Tower in Mount Vernon, or online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. And Jared, of course, Coach Shaner alongside Danny Zerwinski on assignment today. He has the trophy games, or at least 2 trophy games from the Midland Trail Girls Conference Tournament. He will have the Consolation Championship coming up after this one at about 4:15 as Weber Township takes on West Richland Clay City. And then we will also have the third place game between Wayne City and Woodlawn. That's all coming your way it's all coming your way here today on WMIX FM and online at mywithersradio.com. So we'll start this one up in about 6.5 minutes. And Coach, you know how big momentum can be. Lady Rams getting that, and even milestones. And I hate to call 8 wins a milestone, but when you can match last year's total in what was a disappointing season, you have to think of the big boost of momentum and energy that'll give a team like this.
Absolutely. As you said, coming in last week, they got their 8th win, equaled last year's total, about halfway through the season, approximately. So what a great thing for Coach Lonan and his ball club. And like you said, especially with teams that haven't necessarily had a lot of success, when you can reach those milestones and talk about those things, I think it just builds confidence. And I hope that we come out and we see these girls play with confidence today, maybe get their 9th win, and then head into another conference game early next week.
Exactly. Lady Rams have 2 big conference games next week before they head into the Carbondale Midwinter Tournament. They will have Althoff on the road Monday, and then they're back here at Changnon for a rematch with the Carbondale Lady Terriers. We'll have both of those for you on WMIX, online with video at mywithersradio.com. And, of course, we see the Carbondale Midwinter pairings have been released. On Monday, the 16th, on Martin Luther King Day, I presume, Lady Rams have the DuQuoin Lady Indians at 5 o'clock. And then, depending upon where they go, they'll battle the winner or loser of Collinsville and Madison Tuesday if they go consolation bracket, Thursday if they go championship, and then we'll see where they go from there. So the Mount Vernon Lady Rams in a favorable setup as they take on the DuQuoin Lady Indians at 5 o'clock on Monday the 16th in the Carbondale Midwinter Tournament. That's always a good midwinter tournament. Lady Rams, of course, were your consolation champions last year, looking to go right side of the bracket here in 2012.
Chris, as you said, for you and I sitting up here, we get the opportunity to look ahead. Obviously, as a coach, you don't like to do that a lot. But I've got to tell you, I've had a chance to do several games with you this year. One of them was at Carbondale, and I've kind of got that one circled on my calendar because I felt like we really played well in the first half against the Lady Terriers, kind of let one slip away in the second half, and they came back, and gosh, if my memory serves me right, Carbondale led for about 30 seconds of the entire game.
And it was the
unfortunately,
wrong 30 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Lady Rams had a 13-point lead at one point against Carbondale on the road back in 2011. With a new year, they hope for a new result. That'll be here Thursday night from Changnon Gym. If you want to come out and support the Lady Rams, that would be super. Come on out, fill the house for Jeff Lonan and this great ball team. Of course, you can also watch online at mywithersradio.com if you can't make it, but we'd much rather, though we'd love to have you watch online, don't get me wrong, we'd much rather see you support the Lady Rams and bring your radio along as well. About 3:50 to go before we get to your starting lineups and national anthem. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school to the beach and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
How did the Saturday Sports Show ring in the new year? By bringing you even better sports conversation in 2012. More scores, more local discussion, and a better mix of guests than anyone else. Combine that with ample knowledge of the teams you love, and you'll reserve more than one preset for AM 940. The perfect New Year's resolution? Not missing the Saturday Sports Show, only on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
On November 5th, Community First Bank, the First State Bank of Dix, officially partner. Better serve our customers and our community. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. We welcome all our new friends to the Community First family. And I'd like to personally invite you to call, log in, or drop by any of our 5 locations to learn more about Jefferson County's only true, locally owned community bank.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you want the best, see the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. The Orthopedic Center has the unique distinction of being one of only 2 non-academic accredited orthopedic teaching and research facilities in the state of Illinois. Our goal in education is to inspire the next generation of orthopedic surgeons. Patient care, education, and research are our core strengths. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive, Mount Vernon, and St. Mary's Good Samaritans Centralia campus, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
Back out to the 94 Sports Mobile Studios on WMIX and mywithersradio.com.
And welcome back to Changnon Gym. Chris Hugo with Coach Jared Shaner alongside the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, looking for a victory here today at home against the Triad Lady Knights. Lady Rams 8-6 on the year. The Lady Knights are 1-14. We'll have your starting lineups coming up in just a bit here on your Rend Lake College pregame show. Rend Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. We've hit the bottom of the hour. We'll pause for station identification. This is Lady Rams Radio.
This is Lady Rams basketball on 94.1 FM WMIX Mount Vernon and online at mywithersradio.com. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
And we're back here at Changnon Gym. Looks like we are dangerously close to the national anthem. So it looks like we may have to pause to honor America. We're going to see what happens here as we're about to give you action between the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Triad Lady Knights here on WMIX, video online at mywithersradio.com. Glad to have you with us. Chris Hugo with Mount Vernon Rams football coach Jared Shaner. Danny Zerwinski on assignment today with Midland Trail girls coverage coming your way right after this one with the Midland Trail doubleheader. Looks like we will go ahead and honor America here from Changnon Gym. We'll come back with your starting lineups. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit service. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me. Okay, what? Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out? Yeah, of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
In reality, having your own State Farm agent means having a real person to help you when you need them. Tony Wilt is that State Farm agent at 4121 South Water Tower Place, Mount Vernon.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Lincoln dealer. In most luxury crossovers, passengers are an afterthought. Not so in the 2012 Lincoln MKT. With 3 rows of the latest in luxury and technology, it's not just something for everyone, it's everything for everyone. Like an available second row refrigerated console that can store plenty of cold drinks, or available heated and cooled second row bucket seats, even an available powerful third row seat. And not only does Lincoln MKT pamper its passengers, it also comforts its owners. Because right now, MKT, along with every new Lincoln, also comes with 4 years or 50,000 miles of standard complimentary maintenance. And that's on top of Ford Square's most attractive offer on MKT. Come in for a test drive, and bring along 6 of your closest friends. Lincoln, it's not just luxury, it's smarter than that. Come see us at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
This is Mike Reese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And, of course, welcome back to Changnon Gym as we wrap up your Rim Lake College pregame show. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner, Mount Vernon Rams football coach, alongside. We have to get to your Central Christian Church starting lineups. First, we'll meet the visitors on the scoreboard, the Triad Lady Knights.
For Triad today, this afternoon, number 10, Morgan Strom. Number 12, a junior, Becca Young. Number 23, a junior, Amy Hunt. Number 25, Heather Suktia. And number 44, Kyle Chigas.
Of course, the Triad Knights coached by Zach Bilyeu. As we are meeting the Mount Vernon Lady Rams over this public address announcement, we will go ahead and tell you that tonight's starting lineup is presented by Central Christian Church. Discover the excitement at Central Christian Church in Mount Vernon. They offer exciting worship experiences packed with energy and relevant teaching and awesome programming for children and youth. Log on to thenewcentral.com for service times and more information. Looks like we will go ahead and meet now the Mount Vernon Lady Rams coached by Jeff Lonnie.
Lady Rams come out the same way they have recently. Number 13, guard Cheyenne Piper. 23, center Haley Lockhart. Aaliyah Palmer, number 24, a forward, along with Kelby Cuiava, number 25. And the last guard rounding out the lineup, 34, Jessica Green.
There you have it. Those are your starting lineups presented by Central Christian Church. Incredible things are happening at Central. Look no further than their website, thenewcentral.com. Watch their Friday night and Sunday services online. It's thenewcentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. As we will head to the tip, Lady Rams will be wearing their home whites, orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in black, while the Lady Knights will be in their away black uniforms with white trim and white numerals trimmed in red. Jumping for Triad, of course, will be number 25, Heather Sukja, going left to right, while the Lady Rams are going right to left. Haley Lockhart will tip. Here we go. It's in the backcourt for Piper. Lady Rams control the tip here, looking for their first. No, we've already had one game, 2012. Looking for their second win in 2012. Into the front court we are. It's Piper swinging around near side. Finds Palmer. Shut off. Has to go back to the right wing for Piper. Back over to Green. Green looks around up to Piper. Nice ball fake. Movement goes back to the right side. Looking to come around to the back was Palmer. Green with it on the right side. Back to the left wing. Here comes Piper. Left elbow for Lockhart. A lot of passing thus far. Good ball movement. But it is stolen away by Becca Young, the senior guard. And here come the Knights off the turnover. Woof. Bright one here in Changnon Gym. If you're in attendance listening to us on the radio, hope you brought your shades, as you were staring right into the sun as they have you over on that side, unfortunately for you. Left side of the basketball, of course, is Amy Hunt looking in. Off of the dribble drive. Kicks out up top to Morgan Straub. She'll come around left. Looking into the corner. Finds Chigas. She'll throw up no good. Rebound, Chukcha. And that'll be an easy two for Triad. They take a 2-0 lead. There's a foul on the play. And going to the line will be Heather Sukja. Sakita. Trying to get a pronunciation for a PA man. See if he can send me a text message with some phonetic spelling. Our apologies to the family, of course, if we are wrong in our pronunciation. And one coming on the first foul from Kelby Cuiava, first on the team. No good. Rebound will be tipped away, controlled by Piper. So a defensive board for the Lady Rams. They're going to look to bring it across and get some points. Tip off the new year with a Banterra Bank free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Left wing, it is Piper. Throws up a three left side. No good off the front iron. Rebound tipped out of bounds off Triad. It'll be Lady Ram basketball. There we go. Try to have some score updates coming your way from games like the Centralia shootout going on as we speak. Dribbling left elbow. Nice smooth jumper from Haley Lockhart to tie it at 2. 6:40 mark in the first quarter. In the backcourt, it is Amy Hunt. Hunt left of the circle. Now trying to throw across. Able to find Chigas. Smooth move by Triad. They're looking good thus far. Up 4-2 as Chigas gets the jumper. 6:23 to play in the first quarter.
Triad Lady Knights today playing a 2-3 zone as opposed to your Mount Vernon Rams who are playing man-to-man. We'll see how that shakes out throughout the entire contest.
Looking for a dribble drive there. I didn't realize Cheyenne picked it up. Apparently she did. Took too many steps. 6:11 to play in the first quarter. In case you're wondering what we're doing on MyWithersRadio.com, we're adjusting the video settings so that you're not having to look at the sun as well. 6:05 to play in the first quarter. 4-2 your score. Lady Rams trail by a bucket. Back to the right elbow we go for Strom. Up top to Hunt. Looks left. Shut off on the double team. Backdoor lob for Chagas. It'll be out of bounds. Triad turnover. Lady Rams get it back with 5:52 to play in the first.
Need to come down, run some good offense, and hopefully get a bucket here to tie it up.
It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon to be in a gymnasium. 5:46 to play in the first quarter. Good day to take down the Christmas tree and take it outside. In the corner, it'll be Cuiava. Back to the left wing for Palmer. Now over to the right side. Piper will swing around Green. Has Cuiava coming underneath. Along the baseline far side. Works it at the free throw line. There's a foul right off of the reception. It'll be out of bounds for the Lady Rams underneath the basket.
Fouls on number 12, Becca Young. That's going to be her first personal. First team on Triad today.
It's a quick grip and rip. 3 by Piper from the corner. It's good. 5-4. The Lady Rams up 1. 5:22 to play in the first. And that is their first lead of the night after trailing 4-2. 5:15 to play in the first quarter. Up the right side, Hunt drops back for Strom. Swung around the left corner for Becca Young. 3 on the way, no answer. Rebound backdoor. Cuiava fights for it. It'll be tipped to Piper. And here come the Lady Rams. 5:02 to play in the first quarter. Of course, help make your kids' future a victory by teaching them the importance of saving today with Banterra Smart Kids Savings Account. Banterra Bank. Banking with local style as Piper will get herself to the line. Came up the left side along the post. Fell into some contact as she's throwing up the shot. Now goes to the line to shoot 2 to try to extend the Lady Ram lead.
That foul is going to be, I believe, on Chigas. That's team second for Triad.
Piper made the first, has a second coming. It's good. 2 of 2 from the stripe. It's 7-4 Lady Rams. 4:56 to play in the opening quarter. Again, glad to have you with us. WMIX online at mywithersradio.com. As we continue a long stretch in January of basketball on the radio, travel on Triad near the right point. And the Lady Rams will get the ball back. We'll see if they can capitalize on yet another Triad turnover.
Cheyenne's had a nice start to the afternoon. 1 for 1 from the field, 2 for 2 from the line. 1 for 2 from the field, 2 for 2 from the line. Good start for Cheyenne today.
Far wing, it is Green. Looking into the corner, has Cheyenne Piper. Back to Green on the wing. Has Palmer all alone up top. One dribble comes left side near the corner for Cuiava. Back to Palmer on the wing. And Piper will work it around to Green. Thought about the sidestep. Works back into the far corner now for Cuiava. She's all over underneath. Quick give back at the back door. Palmer in and out. Cuiava put back. She's fouled. Doesn't matter. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Shot wasn't good, but if somebody comes and slaps her hand from behind, the trajectory is going to be off. And so now Kelby Cuiava can get a couple from the line and extend the Lady Ram lead.
Nice ball movement by the Lady Rams there. We had a skip pass up top, and that made the zone move. And that's what got us a nice open shot, and Kelby there for the offensive rebound.
So a good offensive rebound, a putback that gets her to the line, and she drains the first. Have a second one coming. With 4:18 to play in the opening quarter, of course, we are always looking for your Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game. Your committee, your choice, your bank with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. 4:09 mark of the first quarter. Lady Rams lead 9-4. Another Triad turnover in the left corner. Triad start off hot. The Lady Rams sits on a 7-0 run. Into the right wing. It'll go to Green. Now back up top. Piper. Nice little head fake. Shimmies over left wing. Palmer 3. No good off the front iron. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Off of the Lady Rams. Still going to go back with Triad.
Chris, as we started the broadcast, I said something about a man-to-man defense for Mount Vernon, and I want to correct myself. Lady Rams have been in I believe, a 1-2-2 here this afternoon, picking up at half court.
Has been a 1-2-2. A little bit of half-court pressure trying to keep Triad at bay, forcing those turnovers. Unable to capitalize the last trip down. But the Lady Rams are in the middle of a 7-0 run with 3:43 to play in the first quarter, up 9-4. Quick give-in will go. It'll actually be tipped away. I believe that was Chikas recovering. 3's on the way, no good from Young. And the rebound will go all the way to the corner for Palmer. Here comes Piper to bring it across at the circle. Up top, dribbles now to the left elbow. Bounce pass over to Cuiava. Deuce on the way. It's good. Kelby has 4. It's 11-4. And the Lady Ram run continues. 3:23 left to go in the first.
A great dribble drive by Cheyenne there. She made a crossover move, went to her left, and found Kelby all alone on the baseline.
3:15 to play, opening quarter action here on WMIX, online at mywithersradio.com. We are overjoyed to have you with us on a Saturday afternoon. As Strom will throw in a jumper from about the 15-foot mark on the left side. 3:03 to play in the first. Back within 5, the Knights. That'll stop the bleeding slightly, as the Lady Ram run is now 9-2. 2:54 left to play in the quarter. Good to see Mount Vernon Rams head coach Scott Gamber and freshman coach Brian Gamber and athletic director Doug Creel looking on, as many of the dignitaries in attendance taking this one in. Piper from the corner gives to the wing on the right side. Green got away with the travel, and she is fouling her way up to shoot 2 at the line. So great maneuver there by Green. Might have gotten away with too many steps, but she'll make the best of it here at the free throw line on the fourth team foul for Triad. That'll be the first on number 25, Heather Sukja.
First one's up and good.
2:40 to play in the first quarter. 12-6, Lady Rams doubling up Triad. Chance to make it a touchdown again, as that'll rattle around.
Oh, and I think they may be getting Lockhart on a foul, perhaps. I think it was a foul on Haley, maybe pushing the back on that last free throw there.
Free throw should be good. They're discussing it. Yes, they will count the free throw because it came on the rebound attempt, of which there was no attempt, but still a hook on Lockhart, and that'll be Triad basketball and another foul on the Lady Rams. That'll be their second, Haley's first. 2:37 to play here in the first quarter. 13-6 is the Mount Vernon lead. Trying to work it across Triad. They're having some trouble with the 1-2-2. Strom on the left side almost had it stolen away. It's tipped out of bounds by the Lady Rams. Jeff London will try to direct traffic and get the ball back his way, but it'll remain with Triad.
Classic coaching move there, trying to get the official to go with you, but he knew what the correct call was, and he made it.
That's classic London.
Exactly.
He would do that in the middle of the street, probably. Left side, they're going to try to work it around underneath. Shukja with the basketball, and the shot no good. Tipped out of bounds off of white jersey. It'll go back with Triad. If you are from Triad and listening, unable to get, we had about 3 different pronunciations of Heather's last name. So if you want to email us 94sports@mywithersradio.com with a phonetic spelling, that's fine. Otherwise, we'll assume we're correct. 3 coming from the right side for Becca Young. Near the corner, it's 13-9. That'll cut into the deficit with 2:08 to play in the first. Coming around from the right side, Green works it back to Piper. She'll no-look over to Palmer. Came this way and was able to hand it off on the no-looker. Back to Green on the right wing for 3. Yes! 16-9. The Lady Ram lead expands to 7 with 1:51 to play here in the first. So just like that, back-to-back threes. Triad has one, and then the Lady Rams have an answer. Hunt will bring it across. Over towards the left side, trying to get the screen. Nothing there. Dished off before she could get the screen. And Strom will lose it out of bounds off of her hip. It'll be Lady Ram basketball.
Another turnover for Triad. That's their 4th on the afternoon. Good thing for the Lady Rams. Their zone defense has pressured Triad into some of those errant throws.
It'll be Piper to bring it across for the Lady Rams. 1:27 to play in the first quarter. Lady Rams are up 7, 16-9. Cuiava with it near the near corner. Back to the left wing now for Palmer. It's tipped away. Piper will recover near the scorer's table. 1:16 to go. First quarter action, 16-9. Lady Rams on top. Looking for a big win as they will go into All-Top Monday. Piper 3 on the way off the front iron. Rebound Cuiava tipped off. Green fights for it along with Hunt. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Black Unis, and it'll go back with Triad. The old possession arrow. She's only your friend 50% of the time.
That's right. Fortunately for us, this next one.
Yeah, there you go.
And that could very well be at the second. We're down to 1 minute to go in the first.
Like teenagers in high school. You're friends for a minute, then not the next, and then you're friends again. 55 seconds to go in the quarter. 16-9 is the Lady Ram lead. Triad basketball. It's Young with it near the circles. Stolen away in the lane as they try to go to Sukja. It'll be Lockhart bringing it length of the floor off the left block. No good. Rebound and put back by Green is there. And Jessica Green gets 2 and an and 1 chance. 18-9 Lady Rams. Could be a 10-point lead by the time Jay Green is done at the line.
Nice offensive rebound and a good strong putback for Jessica.
So the Lady Rams senior strikes again. 40.1 seconds to go in the quarter. Trying to make it a double-digit ball game. Banterra's online banking is convenient, efficient, and best of all safe. Their security is your best defense. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Member FDIC. Rebound stolen away by Cuiava off of the free throw miss. Green will put it off glass. Rims in and out. And the rebound, there will be a foul on the rebound as Hunt came away with it. Lockhart reached in. That'll be her second, team's third. So 32.4 seconds here to go in the first quarter, 18-9. Lady Rams up 9 on the Triad Knights, who are 1-14, looking for their second win. Hate to see that for a quality school like Triad, but it happens to every school at some point or another throughout their history. Hunt with it on the left side, left of the circles with 18 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's 18-9, Lady Rams on top. Hunt still with it, near the end volleyball 10-foot line, I should say, pivoting on the wing, throws it into traffic, intercepted by Cuiava with 6. And here come the Lady Rams across the way. It's Piper with 3. Up top, dribbles to the elbow, near side, throws it up, and gets a foul. It just rattled off the front of the iron, rolled right off. Had a good look with 0.3 of a second as she's fouled. And Miss Piper will go to the line to shoot, too. That would have been a heck of a play off of the intercepted pass by Kelby Cuiava, but just couldn't get it to fall.
And I'll tell you, that's one thing, just a really smart move by Cheyenne there. She knew the clock. She knew how much time she had. Knew she had time to get down the floor and take a good, solid shot. She got fouled on it.
Of course, Triad's only win this year is a 44-42 squeaker over Waterloo-Jabot. That was back, I believe, before the holiday. So they had a win going into Christmas and have struggled since with 0.3 of a second. Piper trying to make the second after missing the first. She will. Won't even be time for a catch and release here with 0.3 of a second. Hunt tried to give it a go, but no good. So we have reached the end of the first quarter. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 19, the Triad Knights 9. This is Lady Rams basketball presented by Banterra Bank.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit service. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. It's been a great year for Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon. If you haven't been by lately, the inventory at Second Chance Auto is absolutely never been greater. With cars, SUVs, trucks, and vans, many priced at under $10,000. You're sure to find exactly what you're looking for. Instant approval and no gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles. Most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty, and there's bank rate financing for everyone. For over 32 years, they've been taking care of families just like yours. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to Changnon Gym as we head to second quarter action. It'll be Lady Ram basketball to start. They have a 19-9 lead over Triad. Glad to have you with us on WMIX with video online at mywithersradio.com. We have some scores rolling in from the CHS shootout, among others. We'll get those to you in our next Tony Wilp scoreboard update. Left wing, it is Palmer with the basketball. Bounce pass over the near corner. Cuiava back to Palmer. Around up to the top we go. Everybody in the same position. Piper right wing, now to Green. Up top, Palmer. Had a little bit of distance here. Left wing bomb coming. Piper, no good. Rebound will be to Becca Young. No, excuse me, that is Leanne Matthews who's into the ballgame.
A freshman in for Triad. You and I talked about it before the game. A lot of young girls on this Triad team this year.
Sakida is the pronunciation.
Sakida.
I had emailed to me. Thank you very much. So that would be rolling all the way length of the floor for Hunt off the left block, 19-11. 8-point ball game here brewing in Changnon. 7:14 to play in the half. It'll be left wing to Palmer. Of course, Sakida now has taken a seat in favor of Leanne Matthews. So right wing, it's Green. Looking for the skip pass down low. Nothing there. We'll have to go crossover dribble, and up top, Palmer. Piper wide open on the left side. Looking into the corner. And now down low, Hannah Owens, a freshman, can't get the physics off of the glass. Rebound Matthews, and here come the Knights. Whoa.
I'll tell you, Chris, offensively, it feels like we can get a three-point shot off of a skip pass just about any time we want it. I think one of the challenges will be for our girls to be patient and only take that after we've moved the ball around.
Oh, exactly. Coming around is Becca Young from the far side. Throws up a runner off the back of the iron. No good. Got to the mid-post and decided to take her shot. Rebound to the Lady Rams. It's Piper with it front court. Dribbles to the elbow. Throws back door. It's off of the hands of Owens. Recovered Cuiava. Wide open Palmer for three. Yes! 22-11. Lady Rams' largest lead is 11 with 6:16 to play in the half. That's a big three.
I guess if you're going to hit them, all of them are good. Those are the ones you came down, you only got 1 or 2 passes in that possession, and when they go in, it's all good, though.
It is. That sun beating down on us here in Changnon Gym is hot. One of us is smart enough to wear shorts. I'll leave you to guess which one. Strom with it on the right wing. Of course, I wouldn't blame anybody for that today. I just have a hoodie I like that was clean. I guess this counts as a hoodie, but it's a full zip, and I don't like full zip hoodies with shorts. Don't ask me why. Something about that. I can handle full zip with no hood.
I never knew the fashion sense you had until this morning when we talked about slacks, and now.
We'll talk about anything on the Saturday Sports Show. In case you missed us, actually, I thought you missed a pretty good show today if you weren't listening. If you listen to a good one. Becca Young with it on the right side off of the arc, looking to dribble to the elbow, and throws a skip pass down low. And I say skip because it skipped out of bounds. Turnover Triad, 5:40 to play in the first half. Still 22-11. Lady Rams with the lead. Ooh. Piper will bring it across the timeline, steps to the 10-foot line, throws left wing for Palmer. Into the corner, Quiava works down to Owen. She draws the foul, and sometimes that's what you need as a young freshman. Will get herself to the free throw line here, fouled on her way up. Couldn't establish herself very well down low to use the height, but now gets herself to the free throw line where she has a pretty good stroke.
But actually, a couple freshmen going at each other. We had Hannah there, obviously, for your Lady Rams, and then 22, Leanne Matthews for Triad, both freshmen in the game.
Good experience for both of those young ladies. Triad will probably overcome this as some of these kids get some more experience. 1-2 that trip to the line. Hannah Owens, it's 23-11. Lead is 12 with 5:23 to play here in the first half. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home, and Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Matthews with it. Far corner, comes now to the wing. Strom throws up a shot. Rebound will be fought for underneath. Nearly stripped away. Recovered left wing Young. Up top all alone. Chiga for three. No good. Rebound. Swings to the left side off the block for Green, and here come the Lady Rams. Another big defensive board. Piper will come near side. Palmer wide open for Trey. No. Off the front iron. Rebound will go to Strom. Numbers are against as the Lady Rams are quick to get back on defense. You always love to see the hustle back on defense after the missed shot.
Absolutely. Probably not the greatest shot. Again, a one-pass shot, and then Triad's trying to push it down the floor, but credit to our girls. They hustled down and forced a turnover.
23-11 as the turnover was a dribble off of the hip. Trying to make the move to cut baseline. 4:39 to play in the half. 23-11 again is your score. Lady Rams up a dozen. Jeff Lana will bark some instructions. Piper with it. Swings it left wing for Palmer. Bounce pass in the corner for Quiava. It's tipped out of bounds, I believe. Looks like it is off of Triad. It'll be Lady Ram basketball. Box set here for the Lady Rams, in case you couldn't hear Cheyenne Piper in the background. Piper with the basketball off of the inbound. Comes near wing now for Palmer. Looks up top for Cheyenne. Cheyenne will swing it over to Green. Into the corner, Quiava. Back to the free throw line. Piper to make something happen here on the left side of the post. Runner's good.
Nice left hand.
Use the physics with the left. Got it off the window. We'll have a timeout. It's a 14-point lead, 25-11. 4:09 to play here in the first half. This timeout is brought to you by Ford Square and King City Chrysler Center. There's nothing more attractive than confidence, and yours will be at an all-time high when you buy a new Lincoln at Ford Square. Not only do you get a great offer, you also get the standard 4-year, 50,000-mile maintenance plan, only from Ford Square, where the best never rests. Hello to our friends at Ford Square. Traditionally have us on in there, as we are continuing to work to get you some scoreboard updates. We do have one we'll share with you. Centralia Annies defeat the Benton Rangerettes at the CHS shootout today, 68-41. So another big win for Rogers Steed, as the Rangerettes made their way to the Castle on Calumet for the first time. For all your insurance, financial service needs, call Tony Wilt, your local State Farm agent. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or at the corner of 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. You see that red Jeep in the parking lot, stop in. He would love to meet with you. Triad basketball out of the timeout. 4 to play in the half. 25-11. Knights trail by 14. Right wing. It is Hunt as she tries to go left. Good look to the left, but she was grabbed at jersey tug, and it'll be a foul on the Lady Rams. Looks like they're fifth. It'll be the first on Cheyenne Piper. So Lockhart will re-emerge into the lineup for Hannah Owens. It's Lockhart. It's your starters, actually. It's Quiava, Lockhart, Piper, Green, and Palmer. Quick in will come near corner for Straub. She hurries and gets it back to Hunt. Right-hand dribble for Hunt at the circle. 3:49 to go in the half. Nice screen set on the left wing, but everybody goes down in that one. Nobody's a winner. Stolen basketball will be tipped out of bounds by Jessica Green on the near side. It'll go back with Triad. I didn't see who got the screen. I think it might have been Strom, but Cheyenne Piper plowed right over.
She paid for it. Yeah, it was a good solid screen, and Cheyenne just kind of went right through her.
To see the progression of Cheyenne Piper from freshman, who saw varsity time, to senior, has been nothing short of outstanding. 3:38 to play in the half. Here comes Strom, left wing, looking to dribble back to the circle. Now cuts back left side. And that'll be calling it tight today, as that'll be a foul on Cheyenne.
Her second in a row, second personal, team sixth. Going to be in the bonus from this point on.
3:30 to play in this first half. Chris Hugo with Mount Vernon Rams football coach Jared Shaner on WMIX, and we'll have a timeout. This timeout is presented by Ford Square. Timeout called by Triad. We'll see what the length of the timeout is going to be. It looks like,
I believe it's going to be a full.
Whoa, going for the full minute timeout with 3:28 to play here in the first half. 25-11 Lady Rams. It is the top of the hour. We'll pause for station identification. This is Lady Rams basketball.
The best basketball coverage is heard here. This is 94.1 FM WMIX Mount Vernon and worldwide at mywithersradio.com. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
25-11 Lady Rams on top here in your Ford Square timeout. First half action, 3 and change to go. The Ford F-150 boasts an exclusive EcoBoost engine, which means more power with better fuel efficiency. Test drive the large truck champion for over 34 years at Ford Square. You can count on us. Made the mistake of having one of your favorite sodas for a concession before I started the game. And
well, for all you listened, it was one of two. It was either a Mountain Dew or a Diet Coke.
Well, considering that we're a Pepsi school,
it was a Mountain
Dew. And it always makes me hiccup. Now, no, traditionally it doesn't, but for some reason before a broadcast, I think that's just the old citrus karma. Out of the timeout, of course, it will belong to Triad. Side out of bounds will come near the scorer's table. On the far side, Becca Young will trigger. Not used to these Saturday afternoon affairs, but Jeff Lonan on the Saturday Sports Show very adamant that his team will be successful on Saturday afternoons. As Hunt dribbles in the lane, loses the basketball, manages to slide over to Chigas. Around up top, back to Hunt on the left block. Good play there by Young. Hunt can't get the basket, and she slides baseline. Rebound will be stolen away by Piper. So a good job there by Cheyenne, and here come the Lady Rams. Right wing is Piper over near the corner for Green. Green looking for Cuyava, now trying to work it down low. Backdoor play to Palmer, no good. Got her own rebound and travels with the basketball. Turnover, Lady Rams.
Excuse me.
Oh, good. Go ahead.
A really nice skip pass by Jessica there to find Aaliyah on the backside, and Aaliyah just didn't get up high enough on the glass.
2:58 to play here in the first half. 25-11. Lady Rams by 14. Of course, we'll have your second chance auto halftime show coming up at the end of the quarter. Coming around left side is Strom. Pulls up. Good. Came around left baseline. Short of the basket. Just pulled up and threw it in. It's 25-13. Back within a dozen are the Knights. 2:37 to play in the half. Piper, nice fake to left. Goes right with it to Green. Looking inside Lockhart. Nothing there. Up top, Piper kicks back Green for three. Looks good. It's off the front iron, however. Rebound just out of the grasp of Kelby Cuyava. Then we'll go to Hunt. Here come the Knights. 2:17 to go in the second quarter. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner alongside. On WMIX, we are presented by Banterra Bank. Don't support the other team. Go green with Banterra's online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. Member FDIC. Hunt with it right wing. Dribbles to the arc, and now looked like she's going to bank one in. Sakita with the rebound, gives back to Hunt right wing. Just missed on that one as it rimmed out off after the bank. Would have been a huge three-point basket for the Knights.
Would have brought them under double digits, which they haven't seen since the end of the first.
Up top of the basketball is Shigas. Now a quick handoff to Hunt. She'll throw into the right corner. Nice little fake there as Young was looking for the basket. It'll be thrown out top from Sakita. Hunt with it. Now to the right elbow. Shigas back to Hunt. 1:25 to play in the half. Triad looking sloppy on this possession. Scooped up and hits the back iron and drops from Hunt. 25-15. Lead shrinks to 10 with 1:15 to play in the half.
Hunt's second bucket of the quarter. She's got 4 for the game.
Piper near side to Palmer. Looks back to Piper. Screen 3 on the way from the wing. It's good! 28-15. The lead back to 13 with a minute to play in the half.
Another one as a coach. I'm probably taking the Scott Gamber approach, and I'm thinking we've got a minute. Let's pass it around a little bit. And then Cheyenne steps up and nails one. What do I know?
So what are you doing? Oh, good shot. 47 seconds to play in the half. Hunt with the basketball near the corner. Are we seeing 1-3-1 from the Lady Rams?
I think so.
Wow. Versatile is what we call that.
Yeah.
Left side, it's Young with the basketball looking to come from the corner. Shut off, has to go the wing route, and she is fouled on her way to the lane. Is that going to be on Piper?
I think it is.
That's her
13,
third.
That's her third.
Wow. And will that be the 7th on the Lady Rams?
Yes.
We'll see Claire Ryan in for Cheyenne Piper.
And Becca Young is going to go to the line for the 1 in the bonus for Triad.
28-15 is your score, 13-point game, and Piper wasn't coming out, I don't think, necessarily because of the foul. She might have tweaked her ankle. Carrie Hammond will take a look as the free throw's no good by Young. Rebound to Lockhart. Ryan will bring up the basketball. 25 seconds to go in the half. 28-15. Palmer on the near side looking in. Up top to Ryan. One dribble, swings over the far sideline for Green. Looks inside, nothing there. Goes back up to Ryan. Back to Green on the right. Will they reverse it around? No, Cuiava with the baseline. Quick foul there on Hunt. And Kelby Cuiava's going to line for the 1 in bonus to try to get her 5th and 6 points.
Lady Rams have cooled off a little bit in the second quarter. Came out hot, made several threes, shooting really well from the free throw line, and have definitely cooled off a little bit. But
first one's no good, out of bounds, and the rebound will go with the Lady Rams, tipped out by Triad off of the rebound. Traeger will come into the right wing. Left wing now with it is Ryan looking for the lob down low. Lockhart is tipped to Green as time expires. I was entranced by the amazing video on mywithersradio.com, watching it on my monitor. And we have reached the half. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 28, the Triad Knights 15. We'll come back with your Second Chance Auto halftime show. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Does this sound familiar? I can't stand this job. I just wish I had time to go back to school. But with work and family.
I know. I just enrolled in Rend Lake College's evening cosmetology program. They have evening classes that will even fit into your busy schedule. You can even graduate in less than 2 years. Classes are convenient to get to, and they're in Studio RLC in Mount Vernon. They even offer financial aid.
What's it like? I've been out of school so long.
It's not your typical take notes. Listen to a lecture program. We will learn the latest styles and trends in cosmetology, and it looks like we'll have fun doing it. We'll be out on the salon floor getting hands-on experience and getting to know all kinds of people. By the time we're done, we'll be ready to jump into a new career and love our job. For once.
Okay, how do I sign up?
I called 618-242-8459, but you can also check out their website at rlc.edu/Studio RLC or stop by the RLC Marketplace in Mount Vernon.
How did the Saturday Sports Show ring in the new year? By bringing you even better sports conversation in 2012. More scores, more local discussion, and a better mix of guests than anyone else. Combine that with ample knowledge of the teams you love, and you'll reserve more than one preset for AM 940. The perfect New Year's resolution? Not missing the Saturday Sports Show, only on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
On November 5th, Community First Bank and the First State Bank of Dix officially partner. Better serve our customers and our community. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. We welcome all our new friends to the Community First family. And I'd like to personally invite you to call, log in, or drop by any of our 5 locations to learn more about Jefferson County's only true, locally owned community bank.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If I could see into the future, you know what I want to know? I'd want to know how the whole thing is going to turn out. Did I make the right decisions for my business? Helping my daughter memorize all 50 states in alphabetical order. Did it really matter?
Understanding that the future is about planning, not worrying, is why Erie Insurance is above all in service. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you.
Your Erie agent in Mount Vernon is the Bean Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 242-6017.
It's been a great year for Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon. If you haven't been by lately, the inventory at Second Chance Auto has absolutely never been greater. With cars, SUVs, trucks, and vans, many priced at under $10,000. You're sure to find exactly what you're looking for. Instant approval and no gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles. Most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. And there's bank rate financing for everyone. For over 32 years, they've been taking care of families just like yours. Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
And welcome back to Changnon Gym. We're here at the half. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams have a 13-point lead over the Triad Lady Knights. 28-15 your score. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner alongside. Danny Zerwinski will be on assignment today. He has Midland Trail coverage from the girls' tournament. Coming up from Sisney right after this one is the Weber Lady Trojans will take on Clay City and West Richland. That'll be for the Consolation Championship at 4:30. Third place game will also be on the air, Wayne City and Woodlawn. Coming up with Danny Zerwinski at the helm. This is your Second Chance Auto halftime show. It's been a great year at Second Chance, and if you haven't been by lately, the inventory has never been greater. Instant approval, no gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals at Second Chance Auto. We're at 142 East in Mount Vernon. We have your stats and scoring coming up. We'll also have a scoreboard update, but some quick thoughts on that first half, Coach Shaner.
As we talked about before, we came out strong, I felt, in the first quarter. Put up 19 points in the first quarter and then got a little sloppy in the second. One thing you and I talked about, Triad playing a 2-3 zone, and I really do feel like we could get basically any three-point shot whenever we want it. So I think one thing that Coach Lonan is probably talking to the girls about is just having some patience, moving the ball around, trying to get it an inside touch before we're shooting threes. And a few of them have went in today, and let's hope they continue to do so in the second half.
We'll see how it goes down. Lady Rams up 13 here at the break, 28-15 over Triad. We'll come back with stats and more. This is the Second Chance Auto halftime show on WMIX.
Hometown proud for OVX IGA. There's no better way to shop today for OVX IGA. If it's for OVX, you know it's fresh for you and your family. If it's for OVX, you got the best. Hometown proud you see. Hometown proud for OVX IGA. Hometown proud for OVX IGA.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Time for more Lady Rams basketball, presented by Banterra Bank.
And welcome back to the Second Chance Auto halftime here on WMIX, online at mywithersradio.com. As we're going to get you set with some scoring and stats, but first let us remind you that when Second Chance says they have the best selection of vehicles priced at $10,000, they mean it. The inventory has never been greater at Second Chance Auto. Instant approval, no gimmicks, no pressure for 32 years at Second Chance Auto. We're at 142 East in Mount Vernon. Your score at the half, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 28, the Triad Knights 15. Let's see how it became that way, courtesy of your Heartland Accounting halftime stats.
First half, unofficial stats. First for Triad Lady Knights. Had them for 8 rebounds, 8 turnovers, and of course 15 points. They were led in scoring by Morgan Strom with 4 and Amy Hunt with 4. Becca Young tallied 3. Heather Cicada and Keel Chigas both had 2. Of course, the Lady Knights, again, 15 at halftime. Now on to your Mount Vernon Lady Rams. Unofficially had them for 13 rebounds and only 3 turnovers. 28 points, of course, and this is the breakdown on the scoring. Cheyenne Piper, 11 in the first half. Jessica Green, 7 for the half. Kelby Quiava, 4. Aaliyah Palmer, 3. Haley Lockhart with 2 points in the first half. And Hannah Owens put in a free throw for 1 point to give the Lady Rams a total of 28 in the first half.
Those are your stats calculated by Heartland Accounting. Get started right and let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B, your small business expert. We'll take a break, come back, get you set for the second half, and with a scoreboard update here on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Did your bank recently stop offering free checking? People's National Bank still has free checking with the added convenience of a Visa check card, online banking, and bill pay. Stop by People's National Bank, located at 413 South 34th Street in Mount Vernon today for details on how to get your free checking back. People's National Bank, member FDIC. Visa check card and bill pay non-usage fees may apply.
When it comes to bone and joint care, only one name should come to mind: the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Your fellowship-trained physician's first priority is specialized orthopedic care, ranging from total joint replacement and spine surgery to shoulder surgery and sports medicine. Our surgeons provide a wide range of specialized treatments that are unparalleled anywhere in Southern Illinois. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon and St. Mary's Good Samaritans in campus, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back, Lady Rams basketball. Here at the break, they have a 28-15 lead at Changnon Gym over the Triad Knights. Chris Hugo with Coach Jared Shaner alongside. Danny Zerwinski on assignment. Of course, he'll be bringing you part of this triple header of girls basketball today. We'll have the Midland Trail Conference consolation and third place games for you coming up after this. And of course, Coach, 13-point ball game here at the break, about a minute 36 before we start this second half. Lady Rams have played well. We've seen various defenses from them at times, various zones, doing what it takes to try to get this win and get number 9 on the year.
Yeah, and I think they've all been successful, and we've mixed it up a little bit on them, and I think that's helped to create the 8 turnovers that Triad has had. They've been a little sloppy with the basketball at times, and that's obviously what Coach Lonan is attempting to do on the defensive end. Speaking of Coach Lonan, as we get set for the third quarter here, I would be remiss if I did not say something. That is a nice sweater. When I first got here, he is wearing a beautiful sweater today. I don't know if we can get a shot of that or not.
We do need to get a shot of Lonan's sweater if we can find Lonan coming out of the huddle.
I'm not a sweater guy, but if I were, I wish I could pull that off.
As you see Jeff Lonan on MyWithersRadio.com, I believe his cousin's listening in, watching out in California, so welcome to them as well. And family nationwide watching Jeff Lonan. 7:55.
I think somebody got a little trigger happy. Should be 8 minutes to go in the third. There we go.
It's like, did we really miss 5 seconds talking about Lonan's sweater? We missed about 2 minutes last night arguing over a broken phone charger. 28-15, the Lady Ram lead as we start the second half. It's Triad basketball as they go right to left. Hunt with it, left of the circle, looking across the timeline, does so, now gets to the wing off of the dribble. Owen's on her, man, somewhat, from the Lady Rams. Underneath, it'll go to Sakita, and she is fouled on her way up from the left block. She'll go to the line to shoot, too. Sakita,
that's a tough one.
Foul was on number 24, Aaliyah Palmer. That was her first, team's first. Sakita at the line. Her first is going to rim off. No good. 7:46 to play in the third quarter. Glad to have you with us, courtesy of Banterra Bank. Banterra's online banking is convenient, efficient, and best of all, safe. Their security is your best defense. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Second one rims off. No good. Rebounds out of bounds off a Hunt. It'll be Lady Rams basketball. Quick scoreboard update at the break. The Nashville Hornets lead the Farmington Knights 34-9.
Is that really accurate?
Yeah.
The Knights.
Yeah. I thought Crow, who sent me the text, was kidding with me, and I looked it up. It's legit.
Huh.
Yeah. That scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilt. Lady Ram basketball in the front court off the right wing. Green looking for the backdoor lob to Palmer. No good, but she's fouled on the way up. Looks like that could go against Chigas. And to the line will go Aaliyah Palmer. 7:30 to play in the third. Still up 13, looking to extend to 15 if she can knock them both down.
I've mentioned that several times. There's that skip pass again across the zone. Very difficult. The Lady Knights are having a difficult time dealing with that. Unfortunately for Aaliyah, we haven't got a lot of points out of it, but we'll get them, I'm sure.
She's at the line, shooting the back into 2. Missed the first, second one, good. 29-15, the Lady Ram lead now 14 with 7:30 to play here in the third quarter. On WMIX with video streaming online at mywithersradio.com. Near side, it'll be a pull-up 3 from Strom. No good. Rebound will be fought for. Hannah Owens will come up with it after it planked off of Cheyenne Piper. They'll share a laugh, and away we go. 7:15 to play in the quarter. Here comes Piper quickly across. Left side, Palmer all alone was Piper. It'll be a lob to the right wing for Green. Back to Palmer on the left wing. Left elbow, it'll be...
Oh, I like it. A little high-low.
Oh, an isolation move. Owens can't get the bucket. It'll go out of bounds off of Triad. Some high-low offense from the Lady Rams and couldn't convert that time. I think Hannah Owens was a little shocked by how wide open she was.
Yeah, I think so. Very nice pass. We had Haley flash into the high post, found Hannah down low. What a nice pass.
It'll be to Hannah Owens out top. She looks around, has Piper. She's going to work her way back down south. And Piper will bounce over to the left wing for Palmer. Looking down low. Owens back to Palmer, left wing, up top. A little bit of a head fake there from Piper. Back in the right corner for Green. Looks up top for Cheyenne. 6:38 mark of the third. Lady Rams up 29-15. Not looking to do anything crazy at this point with such a sizable advantage.
We've talked about that skip pass. We've talked about getting into the high post and looking low. Coached basketball in Lincoln, Illinois for several years, and of course Lincoln's known for its 1-2-2. And I will tell you, those are two things that will absolutely beat a zone. If you make that zone move with skip passes and you get it inside, that's the death of a zone.
As we had a block on, I believe, Hunt. That'll be her third foul, team second. Piper with the basketball off of the inbound, left of the Lady Ram basket. Looks to trigger, works it in. It'll be tipped away, stolen away. Here comes Becca Young off the tip, right side, layup. No good. Rebound will go to Lockhart. A little bit of contact there. Nice no call by the officials. It's a lob up ahead. All alone. Jay Green, left side. No. Misses the bunny, but we have a foul after the shot. Triad fans up in arms. Not happy about it. I do like the look of Triad's coach, Zach Bilyeu. The V-neck sweater with the shirt and tie underneath.
He does look sharp. Both the head coaches look very nice today.
Nice offsetting colors. The black pants with the black shoes is a nice touch, obviously. As Green is at the line, shooting 2. She makes the first. It's 30-15 with 6:09 to play in the third. I assume this coach should not forget his belt, however.
Are you insinuating that one coach here today did forget his belt?
They might have.
Hence the new sweater.
30. We think it's a new sweater. We're not sure. We haven't seen it yet. 31-15. Green knocks them both down. 6:03 to play in the third. That'll be a quick touch foul on Haley Lockhart.
I believe that's going to be Haley's third of the afternoon. Team second in the half.
Of course, we have a quality picture for you on mywithersradio.com. Glad to have you with us if you're watching online. Or if you're listening on WMIX, we're especially glad to have you via terrestrial radio. Coming around between the circles, it'll be Strom from the left to the right. Hands off to Hunt near the timeline. 5:50 to play in the third quarter. Lady Rams basketball, of course, as always, is presented by Banterra Bank. Sakita looking for the shot. Nobody there. No contact. Just misses it. It'll go out of bounds. A rebound, team-wise, to the Lady Rams. Tip off the postseason with the Banterra Bank free checking account. It is right around the corner. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Member FDIC. 5:37 to go in the third. Piper looking to cut across the paint. Goes right wing Green. Back up to Piper. Left wing to Palmer. Piper with it on the right wing. A little bit of alliteration there between Aaliyah and Cheyenne. Far side with it is Green. Looks back up top. Palmer. Wide open Cheyenne. She'll dribble around from the corner. Kick in the lane to Owens. Tipped off. Recovered by Green up top. Left wing to Piper. 5:10 to play in the third quarter. Scoreboard updates today and every timeout presented by Tony Wilton, State Farm Insurance, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. And it's a pass intended to go left baseline for Lockhart. Tipped out of bounds by Triad. Lady Rams will reset here with the inbound underneath the basket.
That was a nice little play. I don't know if Coach Lonan called that or if the girls kind of did that, but we were attempting to get the ball down in the low block. We had one of our big men setting a screen for the other one, and unfortunately just got tipped out of bounds.
And before the dribble will be a travel on the Lady Rams off of the inbound from the far side. 5 to play. Third quarter action. 31-15. Lady Rams up 16. It'll be Triad basketball. Looking for a Community First Bank player of the game. Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray and Bria at Community First Bank's new 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. And welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Left side, it is Young. Looks to Strom, just outside the elbow. Back to the wing for Becca Young. 3 glances off the front iron. Back to Strom. She'll dribble baseline. Nearly had it poked away. Recovering his Hunt. She dribbles it out of bounds. It'll be Lady Ram basketball. Amy Hunt, a junior. Looks like somebody that could excel at this team next year with just a little bit more varsity experience.
Absolutely. We've talked about it several times, but lots of young faces out there on the floor for Triad, and I would think within the next year or two, they're going to be a good, solid basketball team.
Up top, Piper looks to the left wing for Kelby Cuiava. Now, pass over the top to the right wing. Green with it in the corner. Across the way, skipping all around. Left elbow, it is Lockhart. Bounces now to Green on the right wing. Ball fake up top, Piper. Back to Cuiava. Lady Rams throwing it around and killing some time off the clock. Up 16, 31-15 over the Triad Knights.
I love to see the patience. We're attempting to get it inside. I think, right now Coach Lonnen's probably thinking, yeah, we can get shots whenever we want them. Let's get good quality shots. Let's try to run a little offense. And just as we speak, there it is.
Nice look by Jessica Green on the bounce pass. Left post to Haley Lockhart. Turnaround, rattles, and falls. It is 33-15. The Lady Ram lead grows to 18 with 3:40 to play here in the third quarter. At the free throw line, it was Sakita handing off to Hunt. Now baseline jumper from Chigas is no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Off of Triad, Sakita. And Cheyenne Piper will trigger left of the basket. That one could have gone either way. Cheyenne had her hands in the wrong place at the wrong time, and a bad angle would have given that right back to Triad, but it went right through her hands. 3:27 to go in quarter number 3, live from Changnon Gym. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams up 33-15 over Triad, looking for win number 9. Back to the right wing, it is Green. Across the way, Piper thought about the 3. Nice head fake. She dribble drives, throws up from 18 off back iron. Rebound, Hannah Owens. She tried to put it back up, and she was fouled. We'll see if they give her the shot or not. Almost have to. Is that on Hunt?
I couldn't. No, I believe it was on Young.
Young it was. I just saw the 2, and it was the last number he was throwing up. So 2 shots at the line for Hannah Owens. She'll make the first, 34-15. Lady Rams can make it 20 if Owens can knock down the back end of this 2-shot assessment. Rims out. I might have given her the jinx, but Cuiava on the putback fouled. Kelby Cuiava got another offensive board. Went to go put it right back up. Draws the contact. Now she can make it 21 if she can knock them both down. I believe she is looking for points 6 and 7 or 5 and 6.
Kelby currently has 4.
So she's looking for 5 and 6.
Yes, she is, and she's got 5.
35-15. The lead is 20 for the Lady Rams. We'll see Brittany Frank. Or excuse me, no. That is Sam Thacker, number 52. They have 2 52s, 1 JV, 1 varsity. So Cuiava drains them both, and it is 36-15 as Kelby has 6. That'll be a question for Jeff London in the Bean Insurance postgame show. As he often says, he needs a few buckets every game out of Kelby Cuiava to be successful, and she has them tonight. 2:58 to go in the third quarter. Here's Triad with the basketball. Hunt, nice pass down low. It's a quick give back on the give and go. And Hunt can't get the shot, but she's fouled on her way up, and so Miss Hunt will go to the line. Amy Hunt to shoot 2.
Going to be Hannah Owens' first foul of the afternoon, I believe. 3rd team foul of the half for the Lady Rams.
First free throw is good. Listener texting me, enjoying your commentary. This person's hard to please, so you're doing a good job tonight.
Must be a friend of the show's.
We'll see. Or a man of the shows. We'll see. 36-15 your score. To the line will be Amy Hunt. She was fouled on a putback attempt.
And I think... Oh, now you've got me flustered with the comment. I think they missed both of those other free throws. We're still at 15. And it looked like that first one was good, but maybe it was the angle you and I were sitting at. I think they must have both been off.
Missed the first one this time as well. Second one coming. It's 36-15, 21-point ball game. 2:48 to play in the third. Rims out again. Hannah Owens with the rebound defensively. Length of the floor to go here for the Lady Rams. As Piper will bring it across left of the circle. Stops wing. Now comes back to the wing. as she kicked it in reverse gear with the dribble. It's pretty good ball handling by Cheyenne Piper. Left wing to Palmer, who comes in for Lockhart, who sits with 4 fouls. Right wing to Green, back up top to Cheyenne Piper. Right hand dribble near the elbow. Now she'll come back to the 10-foot line. Kicks over left wing for Palmer. Back to Piper. Dribbles up top. Don't know why I have trouble with those two names back to back, but they fluster me. Left side, it is Aaliyah Palmer. Works back to Piper. Now back to the Green on the right wing. To Piper with it between the circles. Now left wing to Palmer. Back to Piper between the circles. Left elbow to Cuiavas. A little bit of a break in there with the alliteration. Piper up top. Back to Palmer left wing. 1:54 to play in the third quarter. Pass across the way. Intends to go right wing for Green. Tipped out of bounds by Hunt. And I really like Amy Hunt.
She plays hard. She's been all over the place, both ends of the court. She would definitely be a nice addition to any team.
Bounce pass quick between the circles to Palmer. Out of the inbound, side out of bounds. 1:46 to go in the third. Still 36-15. Lady Rams with a sizable advantage, and that'll be tipped out of bounds again, I believe, by Hunt. Trickles over the near sideline. It'll be Cheyenne Piper to trigger with 1:42 to play in the quarter. Right of the circle for Palmer. Gives back to Piper. 99 seconds remain. Third quarter action.
Triad coming out and playing some man-to-man now, trying to get a little pressure. I think they understand we were kind of being patient, working it around, and now we're forcing us into a turnover.
Paid off for him there. Hunt will bring it across near the left wing. Off of the Strom steal. Trying to set something up to get in the lane. Works it to Thacker. Turnaround's no good. Hunt with the rebound. It's out of bounds off of Hunt. She was bumped from behind. Triad fans wanted the foul. Can't say I blame them.
No, a little contact there. Probably could have went either way, and fortunately for Rams fans, it went our way.
Of course, Lady Rams basketball presented by Banterra Bank. Nail a 3, go for the account with no hidden fee. Banterra offers a totally free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Off the right side, it's Green. Backdoor lob. Owens off glass, no good. Rebound to Thacker, and here come the Knights down 21. Less than a minute to play here in the third quarter. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner on WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting as we hit the bottom of the hour. Right wing, it's into Strom. Trying to fake out, goes right side into the corner for Hunt. Ball fake by Hunt, now comes up top to Sheekus. Looks inside, Thacker stolen away by Owens. And a great play by the 6-foot freshman. Here come the Lady Rams. In the front court off a long pass to Green. She'll dribble across, throws up a hook, it's good. 38-15 as she went from mid-post left to right block to get the bucket. 23-point lead for the ladies. It's 21 seconds to go.
Jessica's quietly having a very nice afternoon.
There's no doubt about that. Some trouble in the lane for Hunt. Trying to go right side Sheekus. She'll throw up a fade. No good. Rebound will go to Owens. She just went up and grabbed it away.
She sure did. I was just about to comment on that. Nice to see Hannah going up and being aggressive.
Coming up the left side's Piper. She slips with it out of bounds, but bailed out by a foul. I didn't see Becca Young anywhere near the picture, but that's who the foul is going to be on. At least that's who they pointed at. I did not see Becca Young anywhere near Cheyenne Piper. I didn't see a blonde head anywhere near Cheyenne Piper.
Looked to me like maybe Cheyenne just got caught up in some feet and tripped, and a little surprised they called a foul. I was thinking we were looking at a turnover.
Same here. 1 second to play in the third. It'll be a quick trigger, looking for a quick catch and release. It'll be into Palmer. She gets a shot up at the buzzer. No good off the back iron. And so that's how your third quarter will end. It'll be Lady Rams to start the fourth. 38-15 Mount Vernon after 3. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Whether you're an Integra customer needing a new home or just tired of the constant changes associated with big corporate banking, you do have a choice. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins with Community First Bank. We built our business around one goal, your needs. With 5 locations and a team of your friends and neighbors to support you, your banking solutions are handled right here at home. And to make your move easy, we have new account specials and personal bankers ready to help.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. The Equinox, we actually have a great selection of Equinoxes now. They get 32 miles per gallon highway and 5-star crash rating. Got a lot of room. It's easy to get in and out of. That's what a lot of people like, whether they're young and they like the looks of it, or they're a little bit older and they have a hard time getting in and out of a car. The Equinox is just the right height where they can get in and out of it. And, the older people really like them too.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back. Lady Rams basketball, WMIX online with video at mywithersradio.com. Jeff London and the Lady Rams have a 38-15 lead over Triad. Lady Rams basketball to start the fourth, again in their home whites, orange trim, going left to right here in the fourth quarter. Get you some score updates here in just a moment, here in the fourth quarter, and then we'll have one final one at the end of regulation. Left corner to Piper with the basketball, dribbles between the circles, 7:54 to play in the quarter, 38-15. Lady Rams on top. Interesting to note that Triad has not scored in the second half.
Missed 4 free throw attempts in the third quarter, and that was it. No other scoring.
Right wing, it is Piper looking for Green along the sideline. She'll slide baseline. Basket's good off the glass. Jay Green strikes again, 40-15. Lead is 25 with 7:28 to go in the fourth.
This afternoon, Jessica's athleticism has got her several baskets, and really, to be very honest, I don't think Triad has an answer for that.
Strom with it left wing. Matthews will come across into the corner. Right-hand dribble, looking around in the lane. Shigas off the turnaround, off glass, good. First field goal, first points even of the second half for Triad. They trail 40-17 with 7:02 to play in the ballgame.
Shigas with a nice little half jump hook there, and a good-looking shot.
Cross the timeline we go. Left wing, Palmer's going to drive. It'll skip out of bounds, go back with Triad. So they force a turnover here, and this could be a huge opportunity for Triad to get some more points.
And this is what I'm sure Coach London, I can see him with his hands up there. Triad's going to attempt to increase the pressure a little bit. We just need to hold on to the basketball, be patient, get good shots, and finish this one out this afternoon.
Across the way, it is going to be Hunt up top. Right elbow, kicks back, Strom, 3 on the way. And the rebound will go out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lady Rams. Banterra Bank brings you Rams and Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. Help make your kids' future a victory. Teach them the importance of saving today with Banterra's Smart Kids Savings Account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Green with the basketball in the backcourt, left of the circle. Throws across to the left wing for Palmer. Back to Green in the corner. Has Piper coming around circle to help. Cheyenne with the basketball. Still with it now, left of the circle, 6:05, right of the circle. She's trying to find a seam in a passing lane. Tried to create one that time by forcing it to Cuiava. She's knocked down. It'll stay with the Lady Rams, 6 minutes to play. As they will check on Kelby, we'll tell you that Centralia's Annies defeated Benton today, 68-41, the CHS shootout. Carlisle leads Illini Central 20-16 after 1. And Wayne Harry's Nashville Hornets lead Farmington 52-24 with 5 to play. Scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilt and State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, it's Tony Wilt on 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon or TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Ball fake left wing for Piper. Lady Rams on top by 23, 40-17, 5:43 to play. Piper dribbled to the wing, gave back up top. Palmer, now she'll give off the right side to Green. Hits the underneath of the backboard. Rebound to Triad, and here come the Knights. 5:30 to play in the ballgame.
That last possession for the Lady Rams, I know we got a shot out of it. Wasn't the greatest shot, but we ran a couple plays and didn't do too bad. Just didn't get quite what we wanted, but I think Jeff overall has probably got to be happy that we ran some offense and got a little time off the clock.
Great play by Piper. Kick save there with 5:16 to play in the fourth quarter. Triad resumes with the basketball. Right in front of their own bench. Trigger will come to Strom between the circles. Hunt wants her to go the opposite way to set something up on the play. It'll be dropped off to Matthews near wing. 5:08 to go in the fourth quarter. Lady Rams up 40-17. Strom, a 12-footer near side. No good. Rebound. We're going to Cuiava, and that'll be a foul on Becca Young, who I think has just been in the wrong place at the wrong time because that's her fourth.
It is. You're exactly right. That is her fourth foul, and she's been taken out several times today to sit on the bench because she's been in those wrong places at the wrong time.
And a couple of times, I'm not so certain that she was even in the picture. She is on mywithersradio.com, however, as we bring you widescreen action, streaming video you won't find anywhere else. 5:03 to play in the fourth. At the line is Cuiava. She makes the first off the one and bonus attempt. 41-17. Kelby has 7 on the afternoon, looking for number 8. Lady Rams have really sunk some key free throws today. 42-17. Lead is 25 with 5:03 to play, and we'll see Claire Ryan in for Cheyenne Piper. So Piper will get a nice round of applause as she takes a seat for what we assume will be the last time today.
Cheyenne's going to check out today with 11 points all in the first half, but as always, plays extremely hard the whole time. Good defensive player, takes care of the basketball for us.
Up top, here comes Hunt, looking to come near side, kicks over to Matthews. Matthews off the bounce pass, will dribble in the lane, runner. Hits back iron, but we will have a foul. That foul will be on number 24,
Leah Palmer.
I think that's her second. Should be the team's fifth.
You are correct.
Sometimes I get lucky. Not often. We do have a final in that Nashville Hornets contest. They defeat Farmington 59-35. First free throw, no good for Matthews. We will see Sakita and Limmer into the ballgame for Triad. Taking a seat will be Shigas and Strom. 4:46 to play in the game, 42-17. Jeff Lonnan's Lady Rams will pick up their 9th win on the year. Second one's on the way. It's off back iron. Rims out. Rebound. Out of bounds off a Hunt. It'll be Lady Ram basketball.
And Chris, you've said it a couple times, and I've got to just mention it again. What a tough player she is. Amy Hunt seems to be all over the court. Again, very similar to Cheyenne. She plays well. She plays hard defensively. She takes control on offense.
Too tough on herself, though, at times. Trying to do too much. Got the pocket pick there on Ryan. Tipped it away. Ryan recovers in the back court. Across the timeline, right wing Cuiava. Back left wing for Ryan. Looking down low for Green. Left side, no good. Rebound will be tipped away out of bounds. Looks like it's off up Green. It'll go back with Triad, so they get a break. Big break there for Triad. Who will be your Community First Bank player of the game? With 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dix, Ina, and Woodlawn, Community First Bank is proud to be the sponsor of the Ram of the Week. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Coming around left side, it is going to be a putback by Sakita off of the initial miss by Young. She just went way up and over the basket. Sakita got the rebound, put back, now draws a foul, and Sakita will go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul's going to be on Hannah Owens. It's her second personal of the day. Team 6th of the half.
And we wait the free throw. First one rims off, hits front iron and falls back. Courtney Scarborough will come in now for Jessica Green. So Jessica Green will get a nice little round of applause as the Lady Rams senior will step out. We'll see Haley Lockhart in for Leah Palmer. It is Scarborough, Palmer just took a seat. Scarborough, Lockhart, Ryan, Owens, and Cuiava for the Lady Rams. At the line is Sakita here for Triad. Second one's good, and it's 42-18. Lead down to 24, 4:07 to play in the fourth quarter. 4:03 to play in the game. Lady Rams going to pick up victory number 9 on the year. They have Altoff on Monday. We'll have that for you here on WMIX, streaming video online at mywithersradio.com. As we are almost to midwinter time. We have this next week, and then we are in the heat of the midwinter tournaments. Left wing, Lockhart looking for the turnaround. Kicks back left side, finds Claire Ryan. Looking for the inlet pass to Scarborough. Hits the bottom of the backboard. Rebounded Triad. Here comes Hunt at the left side. Stops at the wing, right-hand dribble, looks for the lob across the way. 3 on the way, Young. It'll be an air ball out of bounds, saved by Sakita, but they're going to say foot was on the line. It'll go back with the Lady Rams.
Those of you basketball fans out there watching, the last series down the floor, you saw some classic flex offense. And if you know anything about the game of basketball, that's a pretty standard offense, and it's I'm not sure where it originated, but just about every team has it. And I'll tell you, there's a reason that teams have it, because it works. A lot of times you can use it to get a bucket down beneath the basket, and if not, if they want to take that away, then you can eat a little time off the clock.
I feel like I've seen that before.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Right on cue.
Right side off of the block. It was Claire Ryan. Gets 2 points in the varsity game, and it's 42-20. Lady Rams up 22. There we go. Back to normal now. Coming up the right side, it will be Becca Young on her way to the basket. It was tipped away. Great recovery by Sakita. And she'll pick up 2 and go to the line for the and 1. 44-20 as the basket counts. Chance to make it 21. As Sakita goes to the line on what will be the 17th foul on the Lady Rams, second on Hannah Owens.
I believe they called that one on Haley, actually.
Really?
I think so. I could be wrong.
I was going by the scoreboard, which hasn't been updated yet. So Lockhart will come out, and Natalie Williamson will make an appearance today.
Great for Coach Lana to get some of these younger girls, some of these JV girls in, get them a little varsity experience.
And one on the way, no good for Sakita. Rebound will go to the backside for Kelby Quiava. What London is doing is taking each starter out one by one to get a round of applause on a hard-fought victory today. Ryan with it left, gives to Scarborough right near the right wing. She'll dribble and get back to the left wing now for Quiava, looking down low for Owens. Distraction to Williamson on the right wing. Back left wing for Owens, looks around. Claire Ryan with it on the arc, looking all alone. Quiava, yes! Quiava off the right side, low post, makes it 46-20. Now goes to the line for the and one. .2:13 to play in the fourth quarter. Lady Rams up 26, could make it 27, as we will see Hannah Ditter into the ball game. She's a sophomore guard. We'll tell you who all the Lady Rams are here in just a moment, as Quiava's at the line for the and one. I have a feeling we might sub out. No, nobody in to sub in for the Rams. As Quiava drains the free throw, it's 47-20. Claire Ryan, Courtney Scarborough, Kelby Quiava, Hannah Owens, and Natalie Williamson for the Lady Rams. Amy Hunt will bring it across for Triad. Also has Rachel Belau into the ball game. Left corner, it is. Hunt looks across the way. Ditter's looking to drive off of the ball fake. Kicks it back towards the far side. And gives to Hunt off the wing. She'll pull up for three. Off the mark over the backboard, out of bounds. It'll be Lady Ram basketball. Lady Rams basketball is always presented by Banterra Bank. With Banterra's mobile banking, you can check your accounts online right from half court. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Scarborough will bring it across right timeline. Crossover dribble, now kicks between the circles over the left side for Ryan. Back to Scarborough right. They have three down low. Let's see which direction Lady Rams head as it goes from Ryan to Scarborough. Off to the right, she goes left, free throw line kick out. It'll be to Owens on the left wing. Back to the right wing, Williamson. Off the elbow, will kick over left. Quiava with the basketball, back to the right wing for Ryan. Underneath, Hannah Owens on an isolation play. She's blocked, rebound will go to Triad. So good defensive stand there by the Lady Knights, and here they come down 27 with 1:10 to play in the fourth. Lob up ahead, a give and go with Hunt.
Give and go, and
travel.
she traveled. Yep.
It's unfortunate for Hunt. Has the makings of a great ball player. Just has the intensity, has the passion, has the skill. It's been a tough go of things with the inexperience of the Triad Lady Knights. But they're going to work on it and get it right. Colleen Scoble looking to check in. Next dead ball with 56 seconds to go. Ryan's going to drive. Right block. Yes!
Claire's second basket of the varsity game this afternoon after having a nice JV game.
The old out of nowhere by Claire Ryan to get the bucket, 49-20. Lady Rams up 29 with 43 seconds. Across the left timeline with 38. Hunt with the basketball, looking to come left side. No, she'll go right. Great play underneath for Matthews, off of her hand out of bounds. And the Lady Rams will get it back, and Scoble will check in for Kelby Quiava. She'll get a nice round of applause. And length of the floor to go for the Lady Rams with 31 seconds left. Lady Rams basketball presented by Banterra Bank. Nail a three. Go for the account with no hidden fee. Banterra offers a totally free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Left of the circle. Scarborough back right of the circle for, Claire Ryan. Williamson with the basketball up top in 17 seconds. Now to Scoble off the right arc. She looks around. Man defense. Well, almost by Triad. Thought it was there for a moment.
I think
maybe just a miss. Maybe just blown coverage.
Could be.
Over the top is Ryan. With seconds winding down, Lady Rams content to take the 49-20 win. 9th of the season for Mount Vernon. We'll tell you all about it in the Beat Insurance postgame show. But first, your final score. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 49, the Triad Knights 20. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Does this sound familiar? I can't stand this job. I just wish I had time to go back to school, but with work and family.
I know. I just enrolled in Rend Lake College's evening cosmetology program. They have evening classes that will even fit into your busy schedule. You can even graduate in less than 2 years. Classes are convenient to get to, and they're in Studio RLC in Mount Vernon. They even offer financial aid.
What's it like? I've been out of school so long.
It's not your typical take notes. Listen to a lecture program. We will learn the latest styles and trends in cosmetology, and it looks like we'll have fun doing it. We'll be out on the salon floor getting hands-on experience and getting to know all kinds of people. By the time we're done, we'll be ready to jump into a new career and love our job. For once.
Okay, how do I sign up?
I called 618-242-8459, but you can also check out their website at rlc.edu/Studio RLC or stop by the RLC Marketplace in Mount Vernon.
Hi, I'm Elaine. I've been a nurse with Good Samaritan for many, many years. One of the best things about my job is knowing that I work for a hospital that cares so much about the community. We're dedicated to attracting the best physicians and investing in the most advanced medical technologies. Whether it's radiology, oncology, or advanced heart care, we provide some of the nation's most advanced treatment options right here in Southern Illinois. That way patients never have to travel far from their families to receive the care they need. I'm always happy when families come visit. And starting in 2013, that sort of thing will happen even more. That's when Good Samaritan opens our all-new regional health center. Everything about the new center has been designed with patients in mind. It features all private rooms and family-friendly areas that make it easier for visitors to stay overnight. I can't wait to see what Good Samaritan does with this exciting new facility.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
People's National Bank has been serving Southern Illinois since 1909 and knows the importance of supporting local youth sporting events in the community. Sports in the school system teach these young adults a lot of the same ideas that People's National Bank promotes. At People's National Bank, we support our local junior high, high school, and college athletics and wish them luck throughout the season. People's National Bank, your true community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. It can upload your photos, play your music, download your contacts, and even find the nearest restaurant if you're hungry. It's synced with My Lincoln Touch on the 2012 Lincoln MKX. By using your voice or simply tapping a brilliant 8-inch LCD screen, synced with My Lincoln Touch allows you to control entertainment, phone, climate, and available navigation settings. And now, technology that will amaze you also comes with standard coverage that will comfort you 4-year or 50,000-mile complimentary maintenance. It's time to get out and see what's new. May I suggest a test drive in a new Lincoln MKX? Lincoln, it's just not luxury. It's smarter than that. Come see us at Ford Square 51 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
If I could change anything, you know what I'd change? I'd make it a law that if you tell someone to have a nice day, you really have to mean it. 100%.
Making your day better than it started out is what makes Erie Insurance above all in service. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. And have a nice day.
Your Erie agent in Mount Vernon is the Bean Insurance Agency. Get a quote at beaninsurance.net.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball on WMIX, the Bean Insurance postgame show. Starts now.
And welcome back to Changnon Gym. The final is 49-20. As all three levels of Lady Rams get big victories today. The freshmen beat Salem here earlier from Changnon Gym. Lady Rams JV got a 66-21 win over Triad. And the Lady Rams varsity follows suit with a 49-20 win over the Triad Knights. This is the Bean Insurance postgame show. Bean Insurance is an independent agency that can do the insurance shopping for you. Bean Insurance has multiple top insurance companies from which to choose with great rates for your family. Call Bean Insurance at 244-BEAN. That's 244-BEAN. We'll wait Jeff Lonnen's presence here for his postgame interview. We'll see if he remembers. He might be distracted by his new sweater. We'll see if he comes up or not. Usually he's up here by now. And we'll just have to wait and see. 49-20 your final. Jared Shaner is alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. Danny Zawinski is on assignment as he will have two Midland Trail Conference Girls Tournament trophy games for you here this afternoon, as he will have the Consolation Championship with Weber Township and West Richland Clay City. And then the third place game between the Wayne City Lady Indians and the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals. So it's 2 games of the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase coming your way after this one. We are dependent upon Jeff Lonnen, however, if we're going to go right into those games after this one, or if we're going to go back to some of today's hot country after this broadcast. But you know what? Lady Rams came out today. I know it's easy to see kind of blood in the water when you have a team that's 1-14 coming in, and you're much improved over the course of the season with 9 wins. But easily a trap game going into a big game against Althoff on Monday night.
Absolutely. You and I talked about it at the beginning of the broadcast. For us up here in the booth, it's pretty easy to say, yeah, we should win this game. Let's tune up. Let's have a good afternoon and get ready for Althoff. But as a coach, you never want to think that way. It's very evident to me that Coach Lon and the girls didn't prepare that way. Came out, took care of business, and now they get to look forward to Althoff on Monday.
Well, and you rest tomorrow, I would assume. I don't believe they allow practices on the Sabbath with the IHSA, but I can't recall.
That is correct.
Not official.
Not official. Sometimes there's a shoot around. There's been known to be a shoot around on a Sunday.
An open gym, perhaps.
An open gym. If you want to come, you can, and if you don't, you won't start.
One of those type of things.
Yeah.
We've all seen it happen before, but
no, I think you're probably right. I think the girls are going to get a much-deserved break. Many of these girls on Monday will get a little break from my PE class as well. Have lots of these girls, and for those of you that don't know, we have a strength and conditioning PE class. On game days, the girls get a little bit less of a workout than what they normally would, so they look forward to those game days for a couple of reasons.
Well, I can imagine why. Strength and conditioning is what they call that now, huh?
It is. We
instead of athletic PE?
That is correct. We lift weights 3 days a week. We do conditioning 1 day, and then we do some agility, footwork, quickness, and speed type stuff 1 day. So.
And that's your baby, right? Strength and conditioning?
That is correct.
Part of the benefit we get out of having you here.
Well, I guess so.
It looks like we'll go ahead and take a quick break here on the Bean Insurance postgame show. We'll come back with your Heartland Accounting stats, but first, chances are you might be paying too much for auto insurance. Discounts could await you at the Bean Insurance Agency, but you won't know how much you can save until you give them a call. Bean Insurance 244-BEAN. That's 244-BEAN. Give them a call. We'll take a break, come back. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit service. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
Rams leather jackets, all stars and stitches. Rams cheerleading jackets, all stars and stitches. Rams hoodies, all stars and stitches. Rams t-shirts, all stars and stitches. Rams car stickers, all stars and stitches. Rams yard sign, all stars and stitches. Rams apparel, all stars and stitches. Anything Mount Vernon Rams, all stars and stitches.
Okay, I get it. I can get anything Mount Vernon Rams at All Stars and Stitches. But where in the world is All Stars and Stitches?
All Stars and Stitches. We're located in Benton, half a block from the Benton High School. Our phone number is 618-435-5555. Give us a call.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right, and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077, or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
Back out to the 94 Sports Mobile Studios on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com.
And welcome back. Bean Insurance postgame show. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams get their 9th victory on the year, 49-20 winner over the Triad Knights. Chris Hugo with Coach Jared Shaner alongside. As the Lady Rams pick up this big win, we have your Heartland Accounting Hat post-game stats coming up. Let's go ahead and check them out.
First of all, this afternoon for your Triad Lady Knights, had 17 total rebounds, 14 total turnovers. Points, of course, the Lady Knights ended with 20. The breakdown on those, Morgan Strom with 4. Becca Young had 3. Amy Hunt had 4. Heather Sakita 5. And Kyle Chigas 4 for a total of 20. Now on to your Mount Vernon Lady Rams stats. Ended the night, or the afternoon, with 49 total points. Breakdown on those. Claire Ryan came in late to score 4. Cheyenne Piper had 11. Haley Lockhart 4. Aaliyah Palmer ended with 4. Kelby Quiava had 11. Jessica Green had 13. And Hannah Owens had 2 free throws for a total of 2 points. Again, a total of 49 for the Lady Rams. All in all, a good afternoon for the Lady Rams. Took care of the basketball, ran a little clock once they got a lead, and came out with their 9th win of the year, bettering last year's win total.
Well, and that's all you can ask for, just improvement step by step. And a big game coming up with Althoff on Monday night. We'll have that one for you here on WMIX, online at mywithersradio.com with streaming video. And then they have another game, conference matchup coming on Thursday here at home against Carbondale. We'll have that one for you as well, same locations. And then they go in that Carbondale tournament on Monday the 16th, where they have the DuQuoin Lady Indians at 5 o'clock on Martin Luther King Day. And then they would face the winner or loser of Collinsville and Madison, dependent obviously upon what they do Monday. They would either play Tuesday at 6 or Thursday at 6 against Collinsville or Madison in the 2012 Carbondale Community High School Girls Invitational Basketball Tournament. Seems like you can get a lot out of the way and just call it the Carbondale Midwinter Tournament, but that's the official working title is 2012 Carbondale Community High School Girls Invitational Basketball Tournament. Glad that Carbondale Community High School posted that there on TerrierNet. If you want to take a look at it, you can go to the Carbondale High School website. So we will go ahead and take a break, come back. We'll see if we ever get Jeff London, but we do owe you a Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game. So we'll do that, come back. This is Lady Rams basketball. Winners today, 49-20 over Triad on WMIX.
Basketball season is here, and the award-winning Jefferson County Basketball Showcase will continue to bring the heat this winter. Stay tuned to WMIX and log on to mywithersradio.com to find out when the Waltonville Spartans, Weber Trojans, and Woodlawn Cardinals will invade your radio and your computer. It's the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking.
Hi, Roy Schmidt at King City Chrysler. When you think of the all-new Chrysler 200, the line imported from Detroit immediately comes to your mind. When it comes to character, comfort, and fuel efficiency, its capabilities extend well beyond its midsize shadow. This is not a style as a concept. This is design as a practice. This is the new Chrysler 200. This is a car that projects beauty beyond its footprint, because when you build the new Chrysler 200, you have promises to keep. The all-new Chrysler 200 sedan is really an amazing automobile. Come into King City Chrysler today and huge cash discounts on 10 remaining 200s in stock. At King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or you can count. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. When you shop for a luxury car, you'll notice that the luxury doesn't always come standard. The 2012 Lincoln MKZ, however, comes loaded. Heated and cooled front seats, standard. Sync technology, standard. Soft leather seating and genuine wood trim, standard. Reverse sensing system, standard. Isn't it nice to see that someone is putting standards back into luxury? And here's one more extra you won't pay extra for. 4-year or 50,000-mile complimentary maintenance, standard. Better yet, that's on top of your Lincoln dealer's most attractive offer on Lincoln MKZ. All that's left is a nice, long test drive, which, as you might have guessed, is complimentary as well. Lincoln, it's just not luxury, it's smarter than that. Come see us at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
How did the Saturday Sports Show ring in the new year? by bringing you even better sports conversation in 2012. More scores, more local discussion, and a better mix of guests than anyone else. Combine that with ample knowledge of the teams you love, and you'll reserve more than one preset for AM 940. The perfect New Year's resolution? Not missing the Saturday Sports Show, only on WMIX and online at mywinnersradio.com, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me. Okay, what? Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out? Yeah, of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
In reality, having your own State Farm agent means having a real person to help you when you need them. Tony Wilt is that State Farm agent at 4121 South Water Tower Place, Mount Vernon.
Hello, my name's Richard. When my wife had a heart attack, every second felt like an eternity. I wasn't thinking about what hospital had outstanding results or first-class facilities. All I cared about was getting her help fast. Thankfully, I didn't have to think about those things. The ambulance took us to Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. From the second we were admitted, I knew she was in great hands. My wife was immediately treated by an experienced cardiologist. I have no doubt the folks at Good Samaritan saved my wife's life that day. It wasn't until later that I realized Good Samaritan ranks 20% faster than the national average in response time. And they work directly with the prestigious Open Heart program at Washington University. In 2013, Good Samaritan will be opening an all-new regional health center, making their heart care even greater. We're thankful that such quality care exists right here in Southern Illinois.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
The huge store-wide cleanup sale is continuing at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn. Hurry in for once-a-year savings. All Christmas decor is now 70% off. Get 20% off all lamps, pictures, and everything, wall-to-wall, at the General Store. Plus, save an extra 15% off all sale prices and all your favorite furniture from Lazy Boy, Flexsteel, Broyhill, Paula Deen, and more. Don't miss the store-wide cleanup sale at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn.
New artist, Io, talks about how radio changed her career.
I started playing at radio stations. I wasn't even signed, and they invited me to come and play. It became a little bit like a second home. Whenever I was in the area, I would pass by and I would walk by and I would be there with my guitar and I could just play my music, and that's how people found out about it.
Radio is home. It's always on, always free, and there's always something new. Go to RadioHeardHere.com.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. Time for the Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game.
And welcome back to the Bean Insurance postgame show. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner alongside, as Jeff Lynon has still not made his emergence from out of the locker room. Independent agencies keep the customer in mind. Bean Insurance has relationships with dozens of those insurance companies, allowing you to get the right price with the right service, regardless of your personal history. Call 244-BEAN, that is 244-BEAN, or stop by for the right coverage with a personal touch. 49-20 is your final as the Lady Rams get a big win over Triad here at home. And of course, as we looked at your stats a moment ago, we told you your leading scorers were Jessica Green had 13 points, quiet 13. I mean, she was big along the baseline, but I think Jay Green, for her effort here tonight, is your Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game. What do you think?
Absolutely. Jessica Green had 3 two-point baskets. She made a 3 early on in the contest and was 4 out of 5 from the free throw line. So Jessica Green, much deserved.
Well, I definitely think so. We are going to go ahead and take one more break. And when we come back, we're going to see if we have Mount Vernon Lady Rams head basketball coach Jeff Lynon. If not, we'll come back and wrap it up. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
From downtown to the tomahawk slang, the Salukis play here. Game stack and all of the action in between. Tune in all season long right here.
Don't miss the Salukis on X95, 95.3 FM, or on the flagship 105.1 BZA.
Hi, Roy Schmidt Dodge dealer at King City Chrysler, Mount Vernon. At King City, we want to be your Caliber headquarters. Leave it to Dodge Caliber to modernize the driving experience. Similar vehicles offer an overdone sedan experience, while Caliber cranks it up with a bold 5-door hatchback encounter. Oversized wraparound quad halogen headlamps, signature Dodge crosshair grille, and broad-shouldered wheel flares exude attitude with every turn. Dial up your personal driving experience with available chrome accents, fog lamps, and an aerodynamically designed rear spoiler. At King City Chrysler, we have a great selection of the 2011 Dodge Caliber ready for immediate delivery. Receive huge cash discounts or 1.9 for 72 months. We may even be able to lower your existing payment and you drive a new car. Come into King City Chrysler at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, and let's deal.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
I could see into the future. You know what I want to know? I want to know how the whole thing is going to turn out. Did I make the right decisions for my business? Helping my daughter memorize all 50 states in alphabetical order. Did it really matter?
Understanding that the future is about planning, not worrying, is why Erie Insurance is above all in service. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you.
Your Erie agent in Mount Vernon is the Bean Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 242-6017.
When my business got bigger, many things changed. My lunches got shorter, more meetings arranged. My budget got bigger, but all that it meant was I cared even more about how it was spent. When I spend it on radio, I see where it goes. My investment comes back, and my business just grows. Radio helps all businesses to grow. Find out how at radioheardhere.com.
Brought to you by this radio station to remind you that radio is heard here. Radio is heard everywhere.
How did the Saturday Sports Show ring in the new year? By bringing you even better sports conversation in 2012. More scores, more local discussion, and a better mix of guests than anyone else. Combine that with ample knowledge of the teams you love, and you'll reserve more than one preset for AM 940. The perfect New Year's resolution? Not missing the Saturday Sports Show, only on WMIX and online at BuyWithersRadio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
When you want the best, think the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. The Orthopedic Center has the unique distinction of being one of only 2 non-academic accredited orthopedic teaching and research facilities in the state of Illinois. Our goal in education is to inspire the next generation of orthopedic surgeons. Patient care, education, and research are our core strengths. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive, Mount Vernon, and St. Mary's the Samaritans and Triad Campus, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
Time for more Lady Rams basketball, presented by Banterra Bank.
And welcome back to the Bean Insurance postgame show from Changnon Gymnasium. Chris Hugo, coughing, with Mount Vernon Rams football coach Jared Shaner alongside. Very patiently waiting for Jeff Lonnen. I know that when he's in the locker room like that, there's usually something going on, so glad to see Jeff is able to make it out and join us here. But after a big win, 49-20 was the final here this afternoon. Lady Rams, pick up their 9th win of the year. And Jeff, has to make you feel good. You're going into Althoff on Monday night for a big conference game. You get a nice win here over Triad, 49-20.
Yeah, it was a nice win, and we just got to look on to Monday night now and see if we can go over there to Althoff and be competitive and see what happens.
Of course, today, first of all, I know you're doing multiple interviews at once here. Sweater, is that a new sweater?
Yes, it's about 3 hours old.
You couldn't find a belt you liked, so you went with a sweater to cover it up.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Actually, I went to buy a belt and ended up buying a pair of pants, a sweater, and a pair of shoes.
Looks good.
Thanks.
Defense looked good out there, too, today, switching up with multiple zones, going with a variety of defensive sets out there. I really thought they came out, and I know it's a Triad team coming in with 14 losses on the year, but defensively, I thought it might have been one of your better games all season.
It was pretty good. I think we lost Young a little bit there in the first half playing the 1-3-1, which is always a chance you take when you come out and start trapping out of a zone look. But overall, our man was pretty good. We there were a couple occasions where we didn't show very well, and they got around us and got to the basket. And that's something we just got to fix, especially if those high ball screens they were setting there in the second half. But overall, I think we probably out rebounded them, and we probably did a good job there. And of course, I'm our own worst critic. So I could go on about the negative things, but I don't want to because we did a lot of great things in the game too. We took care of business at home. We shot free throws pretty well. I thought our seniors really did a good job today on both ends of the floor, and I thought Hannah, the freshman, really was a bright spot too. And I thought Kelby, Kelby had the assignment of guarding Young, number 12, which was we had identified as their best perimeter player early on, and we played them early, and then she's kind of continued that throughout. So Kelby kind of had the assignment on her, except when we were in 1-3-1 when we were trapping. But Kelby had her most of the day, and Kelby did a great job. Kelby had a great game. I think Kelby probably had about 7, 8, 9 points today. And,
actually, Coach, I was just going to comment when we got over to the offensive side. Kelby had 11 this afternoon. She was 7 out of 8 from the line.
Yeah.
Didn't miss a free throw in the second half.
Yeah, and that makes me happy to hear that because Kelby sometimes doesn't get enough credit for what she does, and we always encourage Kelby to score a little bit more and shoot the ball a little bit more, and sometimes her matchup dictates that, and sometimes it doesn't. And today she had a favorable matchup. Seemed like about anything they were in, and she was able to, get some easy baskets, and she also got some rebound and stick back type opportunities and got to the line that way, and that's good to see.
Yeah, you really had balanced scoring. You had Jessica Green with 13, Kelby had 11, Cheyenne had 11, and then lots of people pitching in with 2 and 4 along the way. As you said, Hannah got in there and played some good minutes for you, so got to be happy with all those things.
Yep, we were, and I had more people got to play today a little bit, and that made me happy. And Natalie got in and got to play there in the fourth quarter, and I always feel good about that when I'm getting that in the game, get her some more experience, and then Claire and Courtney. I think that group you had out there in the end there, the last 2 or 3 minutes was kind of next year. That was kind of my idea, putting them out there, at least 5 from next year. There's going to be some kids over there on the bench that'll be joining them too. But I took the 2 seniors out a little early and let those rest of them kind of sub in and out and play. And that's we don't get the luxury of doing that very often. We just don't. We just don't play a lot of games where the score dictates we can move those kids in who need a little extra time. And today we did. And that was nice to see.
Quick turnaround Monday. You're on the road at Altop, huge conference game. Does it take a little bit of the pressure off knowing that today you played a team that maybe not quite as intense as what you're going to see Monday, kind of a practice game, so to speak? Does that kind of take a little bit of the edge off knowing what you have up against on Monday?
Well, we're going to be up against a really, really fine basketball team that is going to present, some mismatch issues with us because of their size. We've already, been scouting them, as I said earlier this morning on the show, against Mater Dei, and there's just going to be some size matchup issues that we just cannot, unless we can grow about 4 of ours about 6 inches between now and Monday. We're going to have some issues to deal with there. But at the same time, we can double down a little bit in the post. There's things you can do, and you can delay a little bit and take great shots, and there's some things I think you can do to maybe stay in the game, be competitive, but we've got to execute. And if we let them get out on us early and get off to a fast start and make them believe that they're better than us, then it'll just snowball into a nightmare, and that's what it usually does over there when that happens. So we have to make sure we get off to a good first quarter and kind of withstand that first blitz of athleticism, and then it might be a game. Heck, Centralia went over there 2 weeks ago and beat them by 15 points. So it's anything can happen in this conference this year, I've decided. So we're going to take that approach, and we're excited to go. We got our 9th win today, and I don't know if anybody addressed that yet, but we got our 9th win, and that surpasses last year, and that's something that was a goal of ours. So I really think this team can really rack up some more, and I think we can really end this season with a really, really nice, respectable record for it's over for everybody to look back and be proud about.
Absolutely. We're talking pregame to get your 8th win about the halfway point and your 9th win just past Christmas. And I guess my only question, I have to go back to the new sweater and the new clothes. You won going out and buying some new threads. I think that needs to be a common theme.
Well,
Monday, you know what? I'll take care of last hour's classes. Jeff and I teach together here at the high school. I'll take 8th hour, challenging hour for you, and you head down to the mall and get yourself some new clothes.
We may want to hold off on that 8th hour thing.
Yeah, maybe I don't want to take
I don't
that
think
one.
we have things settled quite yet in the 8th hour, but we need to get But that other than that, I appreciate the offer. But in regards to the basketball team and the new clothes today, it's just like it's like music, Shaner. Every time people always want to hear these inside stories. Well, every time we come up from the locker room, they can't run out unless that music's playing. You see. And they always want to have that music on. And I finally today we walk, and half the time they forget, don't play the music.
Yeah.
So now today, of course, we walk up. Sure enough, we look up and there's nobody playing the music. It's locked up. Nobody's got the key. Well, we don't want to run out because we got to have that music on. Well, I just, I was standing back there in the back of the line down that hot locker room. Nobody's moving. I finally just said, I said, it ain't gonna matter if we have music or not today. It's not going to score 1 point for us. It's not going to determine whether we win or lose the basketball game. So let's just take a chance and run out without music.
And it worked out.
And it worked out pretty good.
That's right.
So we got a 9th win today though, and it was nice, and it's a relief and for all of us. But we can't be satisfied, and we got to try to be hungry for more.
49-20 the final. Lady Rams get their 9th win of the year. Jeff, good luck Monday night. We'll see you there.
Okay, guys. Thanks a lot.
That's Jeff Lumanen, head coach of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. We're going to wrap it up here. Send you to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase from Sisney as the Weber Lady Trojans will take on Clay City and West Richland. Consolation Championship action coming your way next with Danny Serwinski. For Jared Shaner filling in. For Jesse Clark back to studio, I'm Chris Hugo. Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball. 49-20, the Lady Rams final over Triad. I'm Chris Hugo. So long for now.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
Not a lot of room to negotiate around this.